Yes, when the presidential elections started, we all believed that these elections are going to be peaceful. One, there were no signs of arrest and a lot of things coming up. But it is so sad that as days go by, events have kept on proving us wrong that perhaps there's no time we're going to enjoy an election that is peaceful as a country, Uganda. Those that have been following the events that have been unveiling day in, day out on those rallies that our opposition members, especially NOP, have always conducted, there is now a number of clashes between the supporters of, for example, National Unity Platform and security forces, something that we didn't anticipate. Maybe perhaps we thought that this election is going to be peaceful, but things are turning upside down. But now, today's focus, I want us to focus on what role has these young people playing, meaning those young people, the youths that consist the greatest number of people in this country. It's so sad to note that whenever there are all those events that are not peaceful, events that are full of protests and demonstrations, it is always the young people that are held up in those kind of situations. And it is so sad that the other day, the president came out and he keeps on criticizing. I don't know whether young people have seen this, but the president keeps on criticizing about what young people are doing. How prepared are we? How are we positioning ourselves to take over from them? Of course, we real these aging people. Of course, they know that at one point there will be no more. But it is so sad. Maybe perhaps when they look around, they do not see young people positioning themselves to take over from them. So I think my take is we need as young people to position ourselves. Is violence the right way to take? No. Of course, we need to think of dialogue. How do we come closer to these aging people so that perhaps they need to mentor us? Also those aging people, those ones who have accumulated a lot of expertise, a lot of experience. How are you also positioning yourself to also mentor that young person out there? Perhaps maybe one day if you're not here, he's going to take on your mantle to ensure at least something prevails for the good of this country. So I request young people as we continuously engage ourselves in these electoral processes, we need to remain peaceful and ensure that we will not caught up amidst the crisis. At the end of the day, of course, we know what happens with the politicians. You can never trust the politician. That is something I can tell you. Of course, at the